Good evening, fellow Ambazonians. Una welcome for a special edition for our podcast. My name is Capo Daniel, the Deputy Defense Chief of the Ambazonia Governing Council, aka Sense Pasking. Today, I don't come with this special edition of Amba to Amba, as we always talk, Amba to Amba. That means saying a thing amongst ourselves as Ambazonian community. This time from the War Council for self-defense. We done promise our people. So every time we get a death, we involve our soldiers. We will come back for report for owner as public accountability. And one can report for owner today an operation where I report them for our daily podcast for today, number 14 day. But I don't want to take this special episode just for focus on this particular incident which happened for the capital city of the Savannah State in Bamenda town, Abakwa. The elite special unit of the Ambazonian Defense Forces that involved in an operation on Amba to Amba. The operation may be conducted in a classified location against one of our unit. Then we be done go Rook, the unit where they under the barracks for Ntankah. Unfortunately, one of the Rook soldiers be killed as a result of self-defense as they resist arrest and he open fire. I go explain for una detailedly which way happen, and after this presentation a video could be released. We go show some few of the incident for give una visual account of which way it happened. Will be made by our defense team on the ground. The Ambazonian Defense Forces, the Amba Brigade, one of our big unit for the unit of Ntankah. This unit is also be host of the anti-kidnapping squad. We done the help with for fight against kidnapping, for ransom and other excesses for Bamenda for the past close to 2 years since it was established by the governing council, the War Council, as ordered by the governing council. The barracks for the ADF barracks for Ntankah, the overall commander for that barracks, it will be now our vibrant, braveheart General Cross and Die. As we know very well, General Cross and Die, he be done for an ambush by the Cameroon military for Bamenda, as we be done report them very extensively. Shortly after we lost our brave general, a highly respected general, General Cross and Die. General Cross was replaced by Commander They Don't Know. Commander They Don't Know, now he be the overall commander for the entire units them within the under Ntankah. So General Cross and Die, he will be replaced by They Don't Know. Commander They Don't Know, now he be our overall commander for the barracks for Ntankah and all the units them for Ntankah. Shortly after the installation of They Don't Know, we will get a review of our policy them for learn from the mistake they will be done making for the past and for also renew our code of conduct. As we know very well, we'll be done announce and say the ADF it done ban the use of Caillou, a very high synthetic drug amongst our soldiers and amongst the general public. Any person will catch it, where they say or use Caillou, it will be taken into custody. Whether a soldier or no be soldier, we don't get a complete ban for this drug. Now a very serious drug. So time where General They Don't Know, if we take Commander They Don't Know, if we take over the Ntankah Barracks and he renew the ban for Caillou. Some soldiers they be dewy, they still take Caillou and they particularly call them out, say he must stop or they go face disciplinary measure. This soldier them, instead for them for obey, then decide for abandon their post, carry their guns them, run, go for Bafoot, go there for General Tiger, for the 7 Kata, he come. From there, they start operate uncontrollably. Now for they will get the spike of kidnapping for ransom, for inside Bamenda, for Nitop, rendezvous for place and where the ADF will operate for day. We get a lot of kidnapping. They kidnap people and carry them for good. Our General Tiger come, he be intervene for some of those cases. Them eventually, after discussion with General Tiger about the conduct of this picking, the way they be done go out of hand, he be drive them for a camp. Then come off for General Tiger a come, then take 2 soldiers, then 2 for General Tiger a come. He follow them, then come back for inside Bamenda. This picking them, they run show we for Bamenda. They be kidnap 2 to 3 people them for inside town every day. Will not be the sleep. We complain for our citizens them. I think say all man way they stay from Ntankah, they fit testify. The drug level, the drug where they picking, they be the take them Caillou on a day-to-day basis. It be the maker that they go wild. They take money, go buy Caillou. Catch people, then seize money, go buy Caillou. Seize people that telephone, harass our citizens, commit armed robbery. It was just too much. I think say all man for inside the Ntankah, they all the area that quarter them. They know Niger very well. The ADF soldier way, if you don't go rook, if you come for the be there under any man in control, they be done can set up their own place. All man know Niger very well. If you don't overtake drug, the harassment be done just too much. Not only for civilians them, also for bike men them. They seize people that bike them, go sell them, harass bike people them anyhow. So we don't call them, meet and convoke them, meet and come for meeting. So that meet these things and be handed out. They picking they refuse because they know the bad job where they do them. But once they insist for Caillou, any man where they say Caillou for town or for Bafu, whatever, we don't care. This drug it don't cause a lot of damage to our not just our soldiers, but to our picking them for the whole town. If we catch you where they say Caillou, you go do take a massive camp. When I do take a massive camp. So they picking them, they don't deny for camp for all the meeting who don't call them about this kidnapping for ransom, harassing of people, them, armed robbery. So the war council, he make a decision for sending in our top specialized unit for inside Bamenda. The specialized unit, he move into them, he move for their place for morning time. He arrest them. They be there for them plenty. But one of the soldier ABCB high on drugs still for that early morning. 2 of them, we will know them very well. I will give the show name, their show names them. You get Nema and Machate. I think so. We know them very well for town. How they don't show people them. Then 2 they will be very high for that shasha morning time. We were soldier then arrive for day. All then drop gun, they surrender. But 1 open fire and EBB neutralized as a result. One of our soldiers they be wounded. All of them be arrested. They be disarmed. 2 of them they run. And those 2 of them are people now the one the way they always they very high on drug. They don't go for some order. Our sister force their camp. We advise them, they advise the picking them, they come back, they can meet up they will be rehabilitated. And we don't send a soldier the way they don't sacrifice their life for this country. Sometimes stress for war is the day, trauma for war is the day. If you want to relax your brain, if you want to take a small weed for calm down yourself, maybe some bad thing, weed is a natural thing. Even Obama don't take weed. George Bush, Bill Clinton, they all they don't take weed. Na legal thing where they use them for relax, money mindy. Maybe say they encourage them because it be addictive. But can you don't be banned completely? If they want to relax their brain, me they relax, but me the soldier then come back for camp. Na ADF speaking them. Me then come back, me will rehabilitate them. They still get plenty work for do, but their conduct cannot be acceptable. All their arms, they don't be returned to the overall commander for the Ntankah Barracks. Commander, they don't know. So commander, they don't know them be in possession of all the weapons and all the various units then within there for Ntankah. Under the Ntankah Barracks, they don't be happy. The problem don't be solved. And some if we complain, some people they will complain the amount of troops the way they become for inside where they take part for that operation. Me they understand saying that just for keep things in under control. So we want to thank our population for their cooperation and me then continue for trust their liberators them and the leadership say they could do everything for put things in place make our liberation go smooth. Me no excesses the no day. Would want apologize for any excesses with this particular group where they don't go rook they be do am. Any man who use the name for Ambazonia for take and do na kidnapping for ransom for innocent civilian, the way they never do anything. Their hand them be clean. Me you know a big act for treason because you did jeopardize the freedom of 8 million people and even more than that where they never yet be born. This liberation is be bigger than any one of us. It be bigger than any group. We must put our country first, put our civilian first, put the integrity of this liberation first. We call on our people them, make them renew their faith in their picking them where they fight so hard to protect us against Cameroon terrorism and for fight for liberate us from this subjugation who done they under La République du Cameroon. We pay allegiance to our flag. We promise for fight and defend Ambazonia for all enemies within and without. All my cafe day up, we salute all our commanders them, all their place and day. Shake, day. May our people then continue for whole hand together. All man should down for house for ghost town day. Make no man come outside or for do anything that particular day. It be sacrosanct. We need for hold am jealously. We should down for house for send a message for La République and the international community so we don't reject any form of union with La République. We want outright independence of our territory. We want to govern ourselves, exercise our rights and freedom as a state where we recognize under international law and international entity. Category B with the same status with La République du Cameroon. We will fight. We will leave no stone unturned until independence is achieved. God bless you now. Bye-bye. Capo Daniel, signing off.
If I never job, mama to no good job. If I never sleep, mama to no go sleep.